So when you're just starting a new job, do these 3 things to set yourself apart from the rest. Stay tuned. Folks, this is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Guys, you know, when you start that new job, yeah, you got the new job. Woohoo! Celebrate. Now, let's get in this. Let's see how you move around in this environment. There's 3 things I want you to make sure that you do to set yourself apart. Number 1, show that you have initiative to learn the new processes and seek how you can improve them. You got to make sure you put your own spin and at least leave a mark. You got to see where you can do that, but you got to find out what you're dealing with first. See what's going on, learn the process. You know, it may take you, it's going to take you some time to learn the process, but you got to know what it is that you're going to change. So you got to find out what's going on there first. So, well, when you're going through training, you ask questions, make notes. Okay, well, you're going in with your own perspective. Some of their processes have been in place or has been in place for a very long time. So you want to ask questions. Are they open to change? You want to ask questions. Find out, okay, learn what the process is, and then find ways to improve it. If you're not familiar with Six Sigma or with lean management, that is the methodology. And that's a certification that you can pick up, that you can actually learn from classes on Udemy, or there's some organizations that actually teach or operate based on those methodologies. So of course, I have had previous lean and Six Sigma training in my career path to understand, okay, let's look at this process. And of course, being in HR for as long as I have, my brain is automatically, how can we make this better? How can we improve the time frame? How can we upgrade it technology-wise? I'll give you a prime example. When I went into the role, for leave management at an organization, I went in with a new report that was halfway done, that wasn't put through implementation just yet, and a process that was halfway written. It wasn't really all the way done. No, it wasn't done at all, as a matter of fact, because 2 different people were handling the job that I'm not going to handle on my own. So with doing so, there were some changes and there were some exchanges of responsibility. So I go in with my fresh perspective, because I had already been coming in with at least about 8 years worth of benefits and leave management background. So of course, I'm coming with a perspective of, this is how it operates when their systems are in place. So of course, I had to add my systems knowledge and of course, lean management training to make sure that there are ways for me to not only learn the process, but improve it. Number 2, if you're able to, ask questions about the expectations of that your position is supposed to be fulfilling. Of course, that's obvious, your job description, but also ask about company culture. How does things work around here? That's your, not unconventional, but informal way of asking. How is the department culture? Is it different from the overall company culture? How is this department? How do they normally interact with the other department? If you need to do this, what's the process? Process and timelines. What is the expected timeline for this? Are there certain things that are expected on a certain day? Ask those questions even before they're given to you. That way you know what to expect and you can build your daily tasks or your daily duties around these timelines and making sure that you're meeting or exceeding your timelines for all of the things that need to get done on a weekly, monthly, or daily basis. Okay, ask the proper questions. Ask about overall expectations of you, of the job, of how you're going to be interacting with other departments, what you're going to be expected to produce, or what reports are you going to be in charge of producing. Are there going to be additional reports that will be required? Will you need to create reports for yourself down the line once you learn how this process works. So there's so many different things I want you to be aware of. I want you to know that you need to ask these questions so you can put yourself in a better position. So, number 3, make sure that when you're coming in, come in 30 minutes, go in 30 minutes early. Give yourself time to teach yourself, to set up new systems, to learn the activities taking place around you in the office, to see who's coming in, who's comes in early, comes in late, what they're doing, how it affects you, so you can get to know people more. Guys, these are just a couple little things here and there. I'm going to have the notes below, but of course, if you're looking, of course, for help in that area, career strategy, of course, you want to work with me directly so we can set up a career strategy for you specifically, you can definitely go to mentorshirley.com/consultations, and I'll work with you to make sure that when you're in this new position that you can maximize it to your benefit, obviously. And of course, if you have general questions in regards to that, along with the tips that I've provided, go at mentorshirley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail or email message, and I'm more than happy to return your email or voicemail messages within 24 hours. Guys, make sure you're making a great impression when you go there. Not just go there to work, but go there to make a positive impression and see how you can positively influence the environment that you're in. Guys, take care. And of course, this is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. Make a great impression on them so they can't do without you down the line. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.